third year technical apprentice at Cummins, and I'm also a STEM ambassador. I've been with the company for 2 years now, and I've received my level 3 BTEC in manufacturing engineering, and I'm currently working on my level 4 HNC in manufacturing engineering. I spend 1 day a week at college, 4 days a week in the workplace, changing departments every 8 weeks to allow me to experience 17 different departments within the company. These departments include things such as working in the workshop, learning how to weld and fabricate basic framework, working on the line alongside operators, getting engines out the door and sealing daily issues, and also desk work, where I learn how to manage and run my own projects such as capability projects, and learning how to use 3D and 2D modelling softwares. I really enjoy how often my job role changes, as it allows me to find out what I enjoy doing and allows me to create a really wide network of people within the workplace. Whilst working with the company, I have the opportunity to become a STEM ambassador. This allows me to participate in helping schools run open days and careers days. I wanted to become a STEM ambassador because I was exposed to a lot of STEM activities during my time in school, which exposed me to the idea of STEM careers, particularly in engineering, from a young age. One of the extracurricular activities I was involved in between the ages of 12 and 14 was the Green Power STEM event, which was sponsored by Cummins. This allowed me to design, manufacture and also race my own battery-powered car with my school. These STEM events are one of the main reasons why I joined a career in engineering, because of how much it was pushed on me and how much I enjoyed all of these STEM events. And I became a STEM ambassador to allow other people to have the same opportunities and same experiences that I had when I was growing up. I was also introduced to the idea of an apprenticeship from quite early on, so I knew that this was what I wanted to do. As even though I was quite academic, I wanted a more hands-on role that allowed me to gain experience on the job. I really enjoy working in the engineering industry, and I highly suggest anyone who's considering it, take the leap and do something you enjoy.
Hi, my name's Katie and I work at Cummins in Daventry. I've been here for 15 years. I did an apprenticeship as soon as I left school. My apprenticeship was in maintenance. I was the first female to actually do a maintenance apprenticeship at the Daventry sites. This was a massive achievement for me. I'm still in maintenance now. I'm currently the maintenance improvements engineer. Part of my job role is to ensure the machinery and equipment on block line and assembly side are working as efficiently as possible. We do this by collecting mean time to failure data and mean time to repair data. This is working out the runtime of the machines and how many breakdowns we have on a daily and weekly basis. All this data is collected and we have a scorecard system to work out quarterly how efficient our site is. Some improvements that I have to make are guarding, some will be surrounded by tooling, and it could also be working with quality and process other departments to try and figure out fault causes for all the equipment.
Hi, my name is Phoebe and I'm the placement student metallurgist here at Cummins. So my job role varies day to day, but generally any parts that fail for our engines here at Cummins come to us and we investigate why. We also do material specifications, which include hardness, material checks like coating thickness and material composition. So anything materials related comes to us here in the lab. I wanted to do this type of work because I always loved science at school and I seem to excel in chemistry and physics. And I've always loved trying to understand why things break and how they broke. Learning new skills and techniques every day here at Cummins is really enjoyable. I wanted to be part of a diverse team. Cummins are the leaders, so as I am still a student at Swansea University taking this placement year, learning new skills and techniques every day is really good, as I can't wait to apply them in my final years at university and when I get out into the world of work after I've completed my degree.
name is Bharati. I am a lab ops engineer here at Cummins. I have been with Cummins for 3 years now. I started off here as a placement year, as a placement student, in between my uni years as a sandwich year, and then I came back as a graduate year once I finished off my masters. And I've been here as a graduate year for 2 years, and I've just finished my graduate program. So as a lab ops engineer, we do development testing. So in development testing, we essentially, like you see here, we put an engine into this huge room which simulates real life running, and we do either validation engine. So if we've got a new engine that's in the field, then, if we've got a new engine, we will validate it to ensure that it's meets all the requirements, and we will make sure all the parts are validated and everything's fine. The other side of it is if we have engines that have issues or failures within the field, a customer has this problem that they keep having, what we will do is we'll put the engine in our test cell and try and replicate the issue and try and understand where it's coming from and resolve this issue. A day-to-day kind of task would be coming in to make sure all the test cells are running. If there's any issues, try and resolve these issues, see what we can do to fix them and get the test cell running again. We have different engineers within the team that focus on different aspects of the test cell. So we've got facility side, we've got people that focus on the project. So I'm someone who focuses on test cell projects. So ensuring that everything in the test cell is working as it should, making sure we've got the kind of optimum facilities, and making sure we prepare for future tests. We've also got people that focus on the control side. We've got people that are supervisors. So we've got a bit of everything, and as a team we come together and make sure that we have the tests ready, and we work with engineers to make sure that we meet their requirements. They essentially tell us what they want to do in these tests, and we have to do it for them.
Hi then, my name is Stephanie Muffet. I'm the HSC and Facilities Leader here at Cummins at Daventry. Just been asked to come along and have a few moments to spend a bit of time telling you a bit about myself and a bit about my current position and how I got to where I am here at Cummins. So, as I say, I'm the Health and Safety and Facilities Leader here at Cummins. I've been here now for about 12 months. Prior to that, so I've had a bit of a journey to get here, and when you hear the jobs I've been in, you'll understand when I say a bit of a journey. So I've worked for British Petroleum, so BP, Network Rail and Transport for London, obviously mainly transport based, all of them in health and safety specific roles. So at BP, I've had a number of roles. I was there for about 16 years altogether, but mainly in health and safety and health and safety and training manager. And then from then moved on to Network Rail. So again, another health and safety manager's position at Network Rail, looking after various different aspects of safety across the railway and supply chain. And then Transport for London, I was there again, also in transport, looking after health and safety from the perspective of the tram network at East Croydon and also the Overground Railway, which we're used to riding on in London. So variety of different safety backgrounds. And then obviously been here at Cummins now for a year. So a bit of background, a bit about myself. So born in Northampton, which is not far from Daventry here, living in Bedford at the moment. So interesting commute, but it's the enjoyable journey, good break between getting to work, the home life and the work life. So that's me. 2 brothers, no children myself, but a stepson. So I've got 2 brothers and 8 nieces and nephews, a stepson as well, so plenty of interaction with youngsters, and obviously it gives me the opportunity to help and talk to them about careers as well, and that's a great thing about having an aunt who does this sort of job, so it's quite nice to be able to talk to them about jobs and getting on as well. Myself, my educational background, so I've got a Bachelor of Science degree in Industry and Enterprise. Interesting topic, you don't really see that very often, but actually it's quite really interesting, quite diverse, and because it was combined studies, looked at different things, so business, different elements of industry as well, so a really interesting degree. Since doing the degree, I went on and did some safety specific qualifications, so I've done my NEBOSH diploma and certificate as well, where they're the safety specific qualifications. So what do I enjoy about my role? I think certainly within safety in general, I would certainly say the good thing about safety, you make a difference to people. So ultimately, safety can often be, and we see it on the telly, we see it on the news, we see it, safety is often used as the stick to beat people with, but actually, realistically, the job is all around making it safe, making the workplace safe for other people. So that's one of the key things I really enjoy about the job, because sometimes it can be a bit of a challenge and you face some people who don't really want to listen to what you've got to say, but actually ultimately you're there for the right reasons and you're there to make a difference and to keep people safe, and hopefully everybody goes home the safe way, if not the same way, if not better, when they go home at the end of the day. So that's one of the things that drives me into safety. One of the other things around Cummins, and certainly one of the things it's been one of the challenges since I've been in this role, is we've all experienced COVID, the masks and all the controls we've had to put in place for COVID. So that's certainly been a challenge that we've faced head on here at Cummins, and I'm very proud to say that with all the control measures we've put in place, we've not had to shut, and we've managed to continue our operations here. We've brought in all the right control measures and really minimised the infections that have coming into the plant. So it's been really a big achievement for both myself, the team, and for the plant in general. So other things I enjoy about the role here is gives me the opportunity to develop my team. So we've got a really good team of safety professionals from a technician's level right through to a manager's positions within safety and environment. So that gives me the opportunity to create some succession planning, and that's one of the goals I've had since I joined the team, is really start to look at putting a structure in place where I can develop the rest of the team and bring them on through the department, and obviously to other departments as well for their own individual career progression. And then finally, a bit about myself outside of work, and considering I'm a health and safety professional, some of the things I enjoy doing: scuba diving. I do scuba diving. I rode motorbikes on and off road, more on the ground when I'm off road, if I'm honest. I have quite a few off road experiences, on the floor experiences, but generally, I really enjoy those type of activities. Seems a bit strange for a health and safety professional, but I say you've got to let your hair down sometimes, haven't you? So I enjoy that. I enjoy cycling, fitness, health and fitness, and a bit of baking as well. So, and also a bit of travel. So that's me in a nutshell.